Everyone, welcome to the Dataholics YouTube channel. And in this video, we are going to understand some more problems in using binary search, right? So these are the 5 questions which we are going to do in this video. First, rotated sorted array. How do we find any element in a rotated sorted array? Second, we will solve the question about finding the peak element in a mountain array. Then first occurrence of the elements. So let's say there is a sorted array in which the elements are duplicated. So how do we find the first occurrence of the target element? How do we find the last occurrence of the target element in case of duplicate elements? Then how do we find the square root of any number using binary search, right? So all of these questions, and along with the previous questions which we have done, the lower bound and upper bound, are available on Leet code, right? I will show you the questions on Leet code. We will understand the problem statement and then solve each question one by one. We will do both the things. We will first understand the whole algorithm, and then we will write the code and execute it. So to see what is happening, right? So first question is related to search in a rotated sorted array. So see, if you click on this link given here, this is the Leet code link, and once we click here, we can go to the Leet code problem statement of search in a rotated sorted array. So let us try to understand the problem. This is a medium level problem statement, right? So there is an integer array nums, right? So there is an array called nums sorted in ascending order with distinct values. Prior to being passed to your function, nums is possibly left rotated, right? At an unknown index k, and k is between the 1 and the length of that array. So basically it has been rotated from any element in the middle of that array such that the resulting array is nums of k, nums of k plus 1, and so on and so forth, right? I will help you understand. For example, see this example. Initially, this was the array 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this was a sorted array. This might be left rotated by 3 indices, right? So 3 indices means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So see, from 4 till 7, the elements have come in the left side. And then after those elements, we have the elements which were initially present before 4, right? So 0, 1, 2. So please try to understand. Previously it was this. After rotating it, after the third index, the array becomes this. So this is nothing but a rotated sorted array. So see, the first half of the array is sorted and the second half is like this, right? So this is nothing but the example of rotated sorted array. So you have been given the array nums after the possible rotation and an integer target. So we have been given 2 things. First, a rotated sorted array and an integer target. And we have to return the index of the target element if it is present in nums, or -1 if it is not in nums. So basically the whole problem statement is we have been given a rotated sorted array and a target element, and we have to return the index of the target element if present, or else we have to return -1 if that target element is not present in that array, right? And we must write an algorithm with order of log n. So clearly we cannot use linear search here, right? Because we have to maintain order of log n time complexity, right? And order of log n time complexity comes in binary search, correct? So they have given some examples. Input, like this is a rotated sorted array and the target is 0. And the output would be 4. Why? Because 0 is present at the 4th index. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Similarly, nums is equal to this, target is 3, which is not present in the array. So the output would be -1, correct? Nums is equal to 1 and target is 0, which is not present in the array. So output will be -1, correct? So this is the whole question. So let us try to formulate the understanding. How are we going to solve this problem? So I will give you the logic. Please listen for the next 2-3 minutes very, very carefully, and you will understand it very well. Correct? So see, how am I going to approach this problem is, first we can find the middle element again, like a binary search. Correct? We can find the middle element. It is equal to the middle element. See, find mid element. And if the target is equal to the middle element, then that's perfect. Return that index, right? So if the target is equal to array of mid, then perfect. We have to return that index. But if in this case, if you see, this is the L, then index of the leftmost index element, This is the index of the rightmost element. So see, L is equal to, in this case 0, R is equal to 6. You see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, correct? So what will be M? M is equal to 0 plus 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So what is array of M? Tell me. 0, 1, 2, 3, right? 7. So clearly the target, which is 0, is not equal to 7, right? So the middle element is not equal to the target element. So what we can do is, either the target element would be present on the left hand side or on the right hand side. But since this is not a directly sorted array, so we will first check if the left half is sorted. We will check if the left half is sorted. How do we check it? We will compare the leftmost element with the middle element. If it is less than the middle element, that means the left half of the array is sorted. If you can see here is 4 is less than 7, which means the left part of that array is sorted. The left part of the array is sorted. Then what we will do is, if this is the case, then we will try to look for another condition. What is that condition? If target lies between array of left and array of mid, then we will go to the left part of the array. Go to left. Please try to understand. What we are doing here is, if our target element, which is 0, is present between 4 and 7, the leftmost element and the mid element. If the target element is present between the leftmost element and the mid element, then we will look for the target in the left part of the array. How do we go to left? We will make sure right is equal to mid minus 1. Right? Or else we will go to the left part of that array. Else L is equal to M plus 1. I hope you are able to understand. Right? So this is our first case. But what if the left part of the array is not sorted? Right part of the array is sorted. Right half is sorted. Then what we will do? How do we make sure it? Else. So if this is the condition, then the left half is sorted, else right half is sorted. So in that case, what I will check is if target lies between mid element and the rightmost element. If this is the case, we will go to right. Else we go to left. Correct? So see, in this case, if in our current example, let me just help you to execute this code and let us understand about the whole execution. So let's say the mid element is 7. We clearly see that the target is not equal to the mid element. Then we will check about the left half is sorted or not. So array of left, which is 4, array of left, which is 4 is less than 7. That means left half of the array is sorted. Then we will check another condition. If the target, that is 0, lies between left element and the mid element, which is not the case. So we will not go to the left half of the array. We will go to the right half of the array. L will be M plus 1. M plus 1 means M is currently 3. 3 plus 1, 4. So this is after the first iteration. Now here L becomes 4. R becomes 6. Then M will be 4 plus 6, 10 divided by 2, 5. Right? Again, we will see array of M, which is array of 5. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Correct? So array of M is equal to 1. Again, we will compare array of 1 equal to target, which is not the case. So we will see array of left, which is array of 4, which is 0. If the target is between left and the mid element, then we will go to left, else we will go to right. Right? So in this case, we will go to left. Correct? And hence R becomes M minus 1. M is currently 5, 5 minus 1, 4. So now after this iteration, L is 4, R also becomes 4, M also will become 4 plus 4 divided by 2, 4. Array of M, which is array of 4, which is 0. And here we will see that array of m equal to the target. So here we will return m. That is 4. Hence we will get our output 4. Correct? So that is how this algorithm is going to work. This is nothing but the dry run of this algorithm. Correct? Now let us go to Google Colab and quickly see the algorithm and the code for the same. Correct? So see, example, this is the same 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Again, a rotated sorted array. Algorithm is like this. Initialize left is equal to 0, r is equal to n minus 1, which we always do in binary search. And unless while left is less than equal to right, find mid. And if the mid element is equal to the target, return that mid element. Right? Close the loop and return the answer. But if the left half of the array is sorted, means array of left is less than equal to array of mid, means left half of the array is sorted. And then we will check if target is between the leftmost element and the mid element. Then we will go to left, else we will go to right. Right? If the target lies between left element and mid element, then we will search in this left hand of the part array. Otherwise, we will search in the right hand of the array. Correct? So this is in the case of left half sorted. Else, that means right half is the sorted. Then again we will check if the target is between mid element and the right element. If that is the case, we will go to right. Else we will go to left. See, if the target is between mid element and the right element, go to right. Else we will go to left. Correct? So please see this example very, very carefully. And I hope you will be able to understand the whole logic. Correct? Again, let's say, let me quickly tell you about this. Let's say the target is 6. Correct? So we will find the mid element, that is 7, which is not equal to the target. So we will see if the leftmost element is less than equal to mid element. Yes, this is the case. So left half of the array is sorted. Then we will see if the target, after this step, we will see the target. If it is between the leftmost element and the mid element, this is the case. So we will go to left. And of course, we see we will find our target element in the left part of the array itself. Correct? So go to left means r is equal to mid minus 1. R is equal to mid minus 1 means r is equal to 3 minus 1, 2. So right now L is equal to 0. R is equal to 2. So M is equal to 1. Array of M will be 5. Correct? And that's how the loop will execute. So we are going correctly. See, 6 is present in the left half of the array and we have come to the left half of the array. Now this is our L and now this has become M. Like this, right? And this has become our R. Similarly, we'll do this again and we will go to the right hand of the array and in the next iteration, we will get our target element. Correct? So please write down this array in your notebook, do the dry run and you will be able to understand it really, really better. Correct? Let us see the code very quickly. Define search rotated array. Initially, we will be having two things. The array given, rotated sorted array and the target element, right? Here, let me just write the comment. ARR is rotated sorted array. This is not a normal array. This is a normal sorted array. This is a rotated sorted array. Correct? Then we will initialize left is equal to 0 and right is equal to length of array minus 1. While left is less than equal to right, mid, calculate the mid, left plus right, double slash 2. I hope that is making sense. Right? Found if array of mid equal to the target, of course, return mid and then close the loop. That's all we need to do. But if the left half of the array is sorted, how do we check that? If the leftmost element is less than or equal to the mid element. And then we will check one more condition if the target lies between the left element and the mid element. So we will go to the left part and hence right is equal to mid minus 1. But if this is not the case, if the target is not between the left and the mid element, then we will go to the right. That means left is equal to mid plus 1. So this was the case when the left half is sorted. Otherwise, if the right half is sorted, what we will do is we will check if the target is between mid element and the right element. Then we will go to the right. Going to the right means left is equal to mid plus 1. Else, the element is not between mid and right. So we will go to the left. So right is equal to mid minus 1. Correct? And that's how we will go to the correct portion, correct part of that array to search the target element. Correct? So that is how the while loop works. And after coming out of the while loop, if the element is not found, return -1. Correct? And that's an array. The target is 0. Let's execute it. This function name is search rotated. Search rotated. We have given array and the target. Target was 0. So you see 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. Let's say the target is 1. You see the answer is 5, which is very correct. The answer, let's say the target is 5. The answer is 1, which is again correct. Another example, nums is equal to 1. So target is equal to 0, search rotated, nums, comma target. Again, since this 0 is not present in the array, correct? The answer is -1, which shows that the array element is not present. So we can make it more clear. Print. Okay, so sorry. If search rotated, yeah, we can also use if condition, of course. No? If this output of this array is output of this function call is -1, then print not found, else found at whatever index, right? So see another example. This is another array. Again, search 0, which is present at the 0th index. Directly answer is there. Correct. So that's all about the rotated sorted array. And I hope you are able to understand. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. And I will definitely try to answer and help you understand.